Did you know that there was a time when Nigerian government performed the highest deportation exercise in African history? 2 million undocumented immigrants were deported from Nigeria. Now let me explain. When oil was discovered in Nigeria in 1958, the Nigerian population as of that time was around 100 million. Share, Mobi, and Ajib were the first to open a drilling company in Nigeria to drill oil for commercial use, despite the terrible military regime that was going on at that time. Oil money was stable and hopes were high that Nigeria could thrive. When oil prices skyrocketed around the world in the 1970s, the Nigerian economy exploded, which brought in the golden era, making Nigeria the richest in Africa, earning the title African Giant. The Nigerian oil wells produced about 2.3 million barrels per day in 1974. At this time, the standard of living in Nigeria improved dramatically and things were going well. Even Naira was higher than the dollar at that time. In the 1970s, $1 was 71 kobo, not even up to 1 Naira. Shehu Shagari was the president of Nigeria at that time, and many foreigners and immigrants from different African countries flooded into Nigeria for a better life. The majority of these immigrants were Ghanaians because Ghana was facing a rapid drop in the price of cocoa, which caused hardship and inflation in the country, even for the fact that their population was just 7 million. Nigeria's economy was so high that almost half of Ghanaians and other African immigrants decided to travel to Nigeria for a better life. Whatever little amount they made in Nigeria during this time, they took to their countries, and it became a huge amount of money because of Nigeria's high currency and high economy. Oh yes, Ghanaians flooded into Nigeria to the extent that almost all the households in Ghana had a relative living in Nigeria. Almost all the 19 states in Nigeria were filled up with Ghanaians. That time, Nigeria was made up of 19 states. The Nigerian government didn't wake up one morning to remove almost 2 million undocumented immigrants from the country. It was discovered that other circumstances led to the expulsion. Oh yes, let me explain. The major consumer countries that patronized Nigerian oil went into recession, causing global oil prices to fall dramatically in 1982, which affected Nigeria's economy, causing rapid inflation and hardship in the country. Despite the hardship in Nigeria, so many immigrants were still in the country, causing problems and dragging with Nigerian citizens. Oh yes, hence the late President Shehu Shagari decided to deport 2 million undocumented immigrants, and half of them were Ghanaians. A law was given by Shehu Shagari that any undocumented immigrant found in the country would be dealt with. He did this to help the dying economy and also to manage what they have left with their citizens because of the hard economy. So the illegal immigrants were forced to leave the country. The bags the immigrants used to pack their loads, especially Ghanaians, were used because it was the largest bag available at that time. That was how the name Ghana Must Go came about. So if there was a time when Nigerian Naira was higher than the dollar, then how did we get here? What happened?